It's Rick again. Sometimes you can't stop the clock and there's a lot of pressure on you. You can't do anything about it. You're in charge of a probate estate, or even worse, you're gonna be in charge. You don't have any paperwork, your name doesn't show up in any kind of a will because there is no will. And the property that you're inheriting, maybe with some other relatives, maybe not, is about to go to a tax sale or a mortgage sale or a reverse mortgage foreclosure. Nowadays, they're federally insured. They can do those sales in 45 days, unlike the standard 4-month foreclosure on the others. Maybe there's a sheriff sale. Anyway, you're gonna have to figure out some way to get around paying off those debts. And so what we do is, if your name is not on the estate paperwork already, we'll help you with an attorney. If you don't have an attorney, we'll help you, introduce you to an attorney who will work with you with a reasonable timeline. Now, if you've got 48 hours to do something, that's probably not going to be enough. But if you've got a few weeks to a few months, and you know that this big debt is coming up and this date is going to be interfering with your life, we'll respond to that. So a typical situation is if somebody comes to us and there's a property that's about to go to a property tax auction for defaulted taxes. We'll set up a situation where we'll make a loan to the estate or to the trust so they can pay off those back property taxes and have enough money to pay the attorney. The minimum loan we're gonna do, it's not gonna be $5,000, but we'll work with you on that as long as it makes sense for you, and certainly it's gotta make sense for us too. Not unusual to have a mortgage foreclosure. I personally started working in foreclosures in the late 1970s, and that's how I got my initial experience in this business. So with a mortgage foreclosure, we'll need to know who the foreclosure trustee is. That's a company that does the foreclosure work. But what we'll do is we'll help you navigate by using our back office connections, our escrow company who has expertise in this, and our team who has a tremendous number of properties in foreclosure under our belt as far as experience in doing this and working with those short timelines. Not unusual to have difficulty if you're the person who's in charge of an estate to get no cooperation from the bank, no cooperation from the foreclosure trustee. Don't worry, we're dialed into that. We'll be able to take over those things so that you don't have to do that. Your job is to handle the estate. Our job is to make the loan and talk to the people who won't give you the payoff information. That's easy for us because we've been doing this for so long.